Welcome back! We recently just dismissed a stomach ache as a stomach ache, which, it's fair enough. And now we need to decide exactly what caused the blackout. So we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. Make my argument. Irons in storage room. AC, it would have to be AC.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Fuck you.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
Maybe they used a remote control?
The irons could do it.
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yeah,
I
power
bet it's
surge.
really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Fuck you, shut up. How did the killer trip the circuit breaker? I'm pretty sure I already have that clue.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Chikai's account.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Irons in the
Did
storage
they
room.
throw a stone and hit it?
No. You agree with me. It's hard to land a stone in the dark. I realized that right after I said it.
Crap!
So why you say it again?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
Storage room tablecloth.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Taps the floorboard, AC timer. It was the AC timer, obviously. The pose has nothing to fucking do with it. Because goddamn it, during the blackout, as Blicky was able to discern all the noises. The irons, they were all turned on. Oh yeah, the irons. The irons would have circuited it.
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitter. Or maybe they caused a power surge.
That would do it.
I agree with that. It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Oh yeah.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Fuck you. The AC.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Brittle. Do I get the AC back? AC, that's what I need.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused them, then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the irons.
I know.
Now do you intend to take back what you said?
The studio, yeah, I know.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout,
Fuck you.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Those people actually said those
The
things
irons
in
are
arguments.
just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
the air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
There, you acted like it's such a surprise that he used big words. Don't be so high, stuck up on your horse.
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, They just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Fair enough.
Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Yeah, you told them the energy usage. You told them that.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
But then how is it turned back on?
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the
Just blame
killer is
someone
so
else.
sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
Get that smug smile off your face.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh? No.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all.
Makoto, don't.
In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Don't.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
Makoto, you didn't.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid
That's
and
a-
set the timers for the air conditioners.
Makoto, you're sounding awfully evil.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building.
You set it up. You cleaned the place. Makoto.
What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Makoto.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
I honestly hope that's the truth and you're not just going on some evil monologue.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer.
There is one.
But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed
Makoto.
for believing in others?
What happened?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
I don't...
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Well, that's how you pronounce it. I said Makoto because he's probably Makoto.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
No.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
Makoto...
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already!
Damn you.
I want to go home and eat candy!
Fuck you.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
You're more condescending than any character in the original. My goodness.
That's wrong,
Yes.
I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
A clue, you say?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
Yes.
I see.
Oh, God.
Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Yes. Before? Just now the killer got close to the table. Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow and the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mahiru's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Yeah. Oh, no, Makoto! Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they're able to move the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discover how the killer was able to move in that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here!
The cord!
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the
Follow the
desk lamp.
cord. Of course, there's no way to use it. The power cord.
I can prove it with this!
Yes.
They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
I go. Oh no, Makoto.
Who?
The person here could have possibly done it. I'm sorry, man. You were such a good protagonist.
You're the only one!
But you probably didn't kill him.
Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Because of the getting stabbed from underneath the table thing.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
You're not evil, I hope.
Which means, the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
I'm sorry.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
The chance on the table was while he was clean.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
Pretty
You
accurate.
factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning. You're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
Very much. That and your evil speech.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on
Yeah.
purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
He commissioned it out, and he could have very. Oh, nice.
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare
Yes.
the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Oh my. Oh no. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go through the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier,
Yes.
that was part of your plan too.
The evil speech.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Yeah.
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
He's gonna laugh. Makoto. What is this?
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death!
Unless you're doing this to rile us up.
How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Tim just straight up admitted. Those eyes. Screenshot. At that moment, Nakoto's eyes, or Makoto, I don't know. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
There's still small... I don't know. I don't know if you didn't.
And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Us in the gang have finally figured it out.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys.
Unless he's doing this to particularly lower the true killer's guard.
I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless.
Yeah, to be fair, you're just lucky.
I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
I'm sure those people are very comfortable.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets! He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Hey.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Jeez, man. What happened after Danganronpa 1?
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then, how about an old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed full of lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. What's it have to do with the bloody tablecloth? In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Peko was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it.
Because he's the ultimate
Worthless talent for a
lucky
worthless
person.
human.
Nagoto's talents? Or Nagito? I don't know. I believe his talent is ultimate baby face. Ultimate lucky students.
I see!
But that wouldn't really do anything.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
No, dumbass.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
You weren't very lucky in Danganronpa 1. I mean, I guess to avoid the bear apocalypse, maybe. You were pretty lucky. Huh? I am left with the red mark? Huh. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite.
Well, the opposite, depending how you look at it.
I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, oh, the despair it brings.
Oh my. Ugh. Why am I forgetting you? Monokuma, you have such a good prodigy here.
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
No.
Please, Monokuma!
No.
Please, wait!
Thank you.
Huh? The fuck?
The autopsy.
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Trust me, your face isn't the only thing that's ugly.
I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Yeah, we don't want to jump out. We don't want to make a jump to conclusions, especially when your life's on the line.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
Thank you.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Yes. From this point on, the lines of white noise will appear. Yeah, I know. True bolts disappear if you touch these, so think of them as obstacles. Please turn too full just right so they won't get interrupted. By the way, it's difficulty set to gentle, the noise won't appear at all. In that case, it means this explanation doesn't mean anything at all, and no meaning whatsoever. No, please don't, Willie. Yeah. Even though it's meaningless, let me say one more thing. This debate, you'll be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. Step on. Okay. Na 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 na. The autopsy.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Yeah. Come on.
He has already confessed.
Yeah, I can't get rid of him.
you know...
The autopsy.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
It's not
No,
a
that's
knife.
wrong.
You're a dumbass.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Not if you looked at the autopsy, though I doubt you could read, so whatever.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Dial it down, man.
Not a whorehouse!
Yeah, damn, man.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be
Unless
you.
it's you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Why is the gamer and the nurse the smartest ones here? Everyone else is just so quick to jump to conclusions.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout. Did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Don't say anything, Chef Boyardee.
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
You don't need to do anything to piss me off.
What happened during the blackout?
Someone got shanked.
Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Steak.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Shut up, Makoto.
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. That can't be it. Should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Yes. The pose has nothing to do with it. Stop it.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Don't act so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck. You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, After hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
So, did he try to kill him and fail?
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
Stop throwing banana peels in our road of truth.
I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table.
You know what, I'll admit that's actually pretty reasonable.
That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him while he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening from what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could intercept it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Lucky for you, because that would have been really awkward.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
He gets points for effort, but he didn't do anything.
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
I'd say half of us aren't really very hopeful. Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him, but the whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now it's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we would die here. No, I mean, that's fair. I don't want to die here. Suspended.
Well now.
The class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who fear who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have those save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll award you $10 billion. Oh, nice. 10 billion? I mean, for save data. But for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Continue on. What, my guess for the... No, let's continue on. Just kidding. You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Spike Chunsoft is so cheap to not give every player $1 billion.
You're so evil!
Yeah, very much. Would you like to save your current progress? Oh, I would, but And this is a perfect time to stop the video. And with that, thank you for watching. This trial has reached its climax, and I can't wait to see what happens next. See you later, and bye.